Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Pounder, the online campus pastor here at New Life Christian Church. And all throughout the month of December, I'm going to be going over questions that people have about Christmas and what is Christmas all about. Questions that I think we all assume we know the answers to or the origins of, but we are too afraid to ask or too embarrassed to ask the question. So I'm going to answer the questions for you so that you can just check out this video and find out the answers. And today we're going to look at why is Christmas celebrated on December 25th? What's the reason behind that? What's the origins there? But before we get into that, I want to go over again quickly of why we celebrate Christmas. What's the reason we celebrate Christmas? And the reason we celebrate Christmas is to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. In fact, this is what it says in Matthew chapter 1, verse 21 through 23. It says this. This is what the angel says to Joseph. She will bear a son, referring to Mary. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. And all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken to the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and you shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. So we celebrate Christmas because Jesus was born. And Jesus was prophesied all throughout the Old Testament for centuries upon centuries to the Jewish people that a Savior would be born. And this person was Jesus. So we celebrate Christmas to honor and remember the birth of Jesus, the Savior of the world, who is God with us. Jesus is God with us. So why do we celebrate on the 25th? What's the reason behind December 25th? Well, we can point to two specific things that tie back to the Roman Empire. See, back in the Roman Empire, when Constantine was the emperor of the Roman Empire, he became a Christian. He believed in Jesus, that he was the Savior of the world. And he instituted that the Roman Empire should follow Christianity, that was the religion of the empire. And because of that, he chose December 25th back in 336 AD that it would be the recognition of Jesus' birth back then. It had nothing to do with when Jesus was born. In fact, we don't even know the exact date of when Jesus was born. If that was the case, then we would honor that day. But we didn't know that, and so the Roman Empire decided that on December 25th, back in 336 AD, that would be the point of when we would celebrate Christmas. Now, it also has to do with the second thing, which was speculation. But it was speculation that because Constantine wanted Christmas to be recognized as a religious time, there were two pagan celebrations that were happening around that time of December 25th. See, the Roman Empire, back in the time, a lot of the Romans celebrated the rebirth of the sun. It was a celebration of when the light was coming back into it. Because, as you know, after June, we start losing minutes of daylight. Well, after December 21st, we start gaining those minutes back. And so the Roman Empire, and a lot of the Romans, they started celebrating that, and they would be very festive. And another thing that was happening around that same time was a popular Roman celebration of Saturnalia. And that was an exchanging of gifts, a giving of gifts and exchanging of gifts. So those two things that were happening at the same time, and what a lot of speculation is that the Roman emperor wanted to minimize that celebration and uplift the celebration of Christianity and Jesus' birth. And so that's why he decided to place it on December 25th. So that's why we celebrate the Christmas on December 25th. It has nothing to do with the actual birth of Jesus, but a time period that Constantine decided to start celebrating Christmas and the birth of Jesus today. So that's why we celebrated then, and I hope this answers your questions. If you've got other questions about this or any other thing regarding Christmas, definitely put it in the comment section below, or you can email me at tomp@newlife.church. Also, I'd love to personally invite you to Christmas services at New Life. We've got services going from December 23rd all the way to the 25th at newlife.church/watch, and you can watch the service. We got services every hour on the hour, and we'd love for you to participate in that and celebrate Christmas with us at New Life. All right, everyone, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon with a whole new video.